As the world becomes more and more digital, the demands for online games continues to grow. In this blog post, we'll take a look at the top 10 most popular online games in 2023 based on the data from Google Play and App Store. We'll explore which games are capturing the attention of users the most and why they continue to be so popular. Whether you are looking for a fun game to play on your free time or you are planning to invest in a new game for your Android or iOS device, this blog post has everything you need to know. There is no end to the craze for online games. Online games can be played in a variety of ways. However, your first thought will be which online game to play. Today, we'll discuss the top 10 most popular and most played online games in 2023 in this video. In this list, PUBG doesn't require any introduction. The game with the most players is PUBG. This game's realistic graphics and top-notch gameplay are its strongest points. One of the best online games, PUBG, also the most played game in the world. Its Battle Royale mode, which become insanely popular among the players, put it in the spotlight. The game's theme centers on a variety of modes in which players compete against one another or in teams. On the other hand, the Battle Royale mode has 100 players competing against one another to win the chicken dinner. It's a game of last man standing. To win the Battle Royale, players must knock off their opponents. Players received rewards based on their performance in the game at the conclusion of each match, enabling them to unlock crates containing valuable items like player clothing and weapon customization. Every subsequent game has been well received by players. This game has multiple modes, each of which requires players to build their campus, survive, and take on animal structures, people, and food. It's a 3D sandbox game with few rules that lets players do whatever they want. There is a survival mode, an adventure mode, a creative mode, and a spectator mode among its various modes. Since its release, this game has made headlines. This is the perfect game for people who enjoy battlefield games but don't play PUBG or Fortnite. There are 6 teams of players, with 3 players remaining on the island to scavenge other resources and weapons to fight with other teams. It is necessary to win the team that is left with more team members. From this point forward, the map games and ping communication system of this game should be utilized. In 2023, this game will be ranked among the best superhero-themed video games in the world. This game has been a favorite of players since 2017, but 2018 has seen its peak popularity. As a result, it continues to lead in terms of numbers and dramatic effects. But its popularity is not taken into account much because it has only targeted boys, whereas PUBG has targeted both genders. This game has more features, equipments, and game modes, and there are a lot more players than before, but the popularity has increased. terrorists and counter-terrorism are the focus of the game, where players must defuse and plant bombs, complete missions, secure locations, eliminate the terrorists, and protect the hostages depicted on the map. It's a shooter game with multiplayer. Getting rid of enemies and completing objectives earned you more money and prizes. This game has been played by communities and strategies over the time. Hearthstone was a small experiment developed by Blizzard Entertainment. However, it was successful and has recently been played. The objective of this game is to collect deck of cards from the various powers and houses. To win the game, each card is used to lower the opponent's life and health. Because it featured a large number of characters from the actual WoW series, this free-to-play game was initially released under the name of Heroes of Warcraft. This multiplayer game, which was developed using the Unity engine, won the British Academy Games Award in 2023. This game has been around for a long time, but it is still popular. It is entirely up to the players to select their champions who will compete with other champions at a later point in the game. It has a stunning mode, a stunning graphic, and a lot of excitement in every level and game. It's an RPG style action game for multiple players and gain the attraction by the players all around the world. Try the mobile version of the well-known Call of Duty if you are looking for a fun and playable online game. Team Studios and Activision collaborated on the development of this free-to-play first-person shooter game. Additionally, the gaming community has been abuzz about it ever since its release. Additionally, this game currently has more than 15 million monthly active players worldwide. This game received approximately 270 million active downloads just 1 year after its initial release in October 2019. This game generated approximately about 480 million in total during that time. It is now simple to obtain the free online games. All you need to do is download the fantastic game Among Us. This game, which was released in 2018, received favorable reviews from the gaming community. This multiplayer game was created by Innersloth, one of the best game developers in the United States. It won the Game Award for Best Multiplayer Game in its first year. It was first made available for Android and iOS devices. However, as its popularity grew, the developers made it available for a variety of online and gaming consoles. Finding the best online games that don't require any additional steps or downloading is difficult. However, Call of Duty Warzone can now satisfy that need. This game, which was released in March 2020, caused a stir among the global online gaming community. This renowned game was developed by Raven Software and Infinity Ward. After that, this game was released by Activision. There are approximately 6 million people playing this game at the moment. You can play it on the brand new PlayStation 5 as well as on the best gaming consoles. In the past few years, the world of online games has exploded. Thousands of new games are released every month, and it's hard to keep up with all of them. But which are the most popular? In this blog post, we have compiled a list of the top 10 most popular online games of 2023. From multiplayer action games to strategy games and everything in between, this list has something for everyone. So, whether you are looking for a new hobby or a way to relax after a long day, these games will have you entertained for hours on the end.